Okay. I look crazy. I'm on the Vibratron. It's a totally like crazy world. The dog is petrified of the robot vacuum cleaner. So they're going back and forth. And we're in the studio. We're in the lab. We're making bodies, hopefully. One good thing though today, as I was researching the Red Desert, I realized that there aren't likely to be bears. And if the bear is there, then they're way off course. And they may just be happy to see me. Maybe it'll be like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Baldilocks and the Three Bears, there you go. There'll be fox, maybe coyote. I don't know. The thing is that I've been to the Badlands. Look at my glasses. I've been to the Badlands of South Dakota, I've mentioned before. So, and there were wild horses. I learned today that when you're horse packing, it's really important to take good care of your horses and make sure they're tied up very well. When you're not riding them, because wild horses will try to steal them. Like, come on, we's free. You can do more than trail ride. You can learn to run free. So I have mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, I want to go and I want to ride and I want to have the experience with the horse. On the other hand, my heart goes out to anything that's in captivity, so to speak, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm waiting for Susan. We're going to do yoga. I just did boot camp. It's week 2 of boot camp, and I'm on my Vibratron. And I'm all the way up to speed 50. But I'm handling it like a champ, just like I'm going to handle my horse, my Pegasus. So, yeah, and since we'll be in the Red Desert, there won't be as much elevation or as many water crossings, if any. So, kind of resetting my mindset, which is actually, in some ways better. It won't be as challenging as if we were in the Grand Tetons. But now I have to make it my mission to go to the Grand Tetons at some point. I've shared this story before. When I was in law school, the first year, between my first and second years of law school, I backpacked through Europe. I did, a short summer school class, 2 classes in Moscow and Budapest, and visited St. Petersburg. But then afterwards, I did the backpacking thing, not a lot of black people. I don't honestly think I saw any other black students on the trip, to be honest with you. But while I was there, oh shoot, what is it doing? Sometimes that thing goes crazy. But anyway, when I was in Switzerland, I arrived in the city of Salzburg, or town of Salzburg, at night. And with the intention of going on the Sound of Music expedition or tour, because I loved the movie as a kid. And I got a hostel, and I went to. Actually, it was like an actual hostel. It was like a room in someone's house that they were renting. It was totally safe. This older single lady, and so got to my room, went to sleep after a long day of traveling. And when I woke up in the morning and I opened the shades or the blinds, I had a very visceral reaction, I would call it a spiritual experience, because I had never seen a mountain before, and I didn't even have enough geographical or common sense at that time in my life to even know that I was going to be seeing the Alps, the Swiss Alps. And I stepped back like I was going to faint, and I was going to fall on the floor because of the enormity. And I was in tears. I was moved to tears. It felt like I had seen God. I have my habit tracker on, and my habit tracker just said to me, get on the bike, bitch. Well, little does it know that I've already engaged with Peloton for the day, and I'm already scheduled to about to do some yoga. So, yay, habit tracker. But yeah, it was a wonderful experience seeing a mountain. And I have seen the Taos Mountains since then and the Guadalupe Mountains since then. Of course, I grew up in New York, so I'd seen the Catskills, but it ain't the same thing. It ain't the same thing. So, yeah. And Bear Mountain in New York, but the Alps. So, and I have a really good friend who is climbed Everest, and I was with her during the time while she was in her training. So it just made me think about her, Victoria. I have to actually talk to her because we worked together, and she was training for the Alps while we were working together, and I haven't shared with her about this trip, and she would be really proud of me. So I need to call her. So anyway, that's my message for today. I'm getting circulation and sleep, and I had a sea moss. I had a shake that had sea moss, chia seeds, greens, dark greens. Oh goodness, cottage cheese, protein powder, collagen protein powder, man, and almond milk. Man, listen. Y'all are going to be able, the horses won't be able to catch me. All right. I'm just waiting for my yoga buddy to get here. And that's all for today. Peace.